Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. So if you've seen my post on the YouTube community notes, I have been sick for the last week or so with a nasty stomach bug, and I have a lot to catch up on. If I do seem a little bit iffy, I'm probably a little bit tired, a little bit dehydrated, and probably lost more weight than I would have liked in such a short amount of time, but I am excited to get into it, and I packed about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 10 reactions in a row right now, but I do have about 10 videos lined up. The first one that I'm starting with is actually one that I didn't realize that I was supposed to react to even, because I saw this thumbnail like a week and a half ago, probably when it was dropped 10 days ago. And because the name was different, I didn't even realize that this was Dino of 17. Apparently, PICHEOLIN is an alter ego that he created based on an inside joke and a fan-favorite persona that occurred and created during a 2021 fan meeting. The persona itself is portrayed as an old-school 1990s street producer and a CEO of a fictional agency named BOMG. The musical style is reinterpreting 90s Korean street culture, keyboard, and energetic retro vibes. So I don't really know what to expect as far as like the actual music video itself goes, so without further ado, let's jump into it. I definitely need a bit of a laugh to start this off, so without further ado, let's go. Oh, classic. Oh. Ooh. Oh, this is for the grandmas out there. Oh yeah. Speaking of grandmas. Give me a collab now between Dino and the song on like a trot song, like Guiso 2.0 or something like that. That would be amazing. Yes, they do. That's why you're drunk when you're doing karaoke, because you truly can let off what is on your heart, you know? And what's on your heart is the lyrics that you choose for the song at 2 a.m., karaoke, brokenhearted and whatnot, you know? Ooh. He found his Guiso? I'm crossing over, you know, making all kinds of connections. Oh my god.
그대는 가슴 절절한 사랑을 해본 적 있는가? 어쩌면 우린 사랑을 찾아서 사는 게 아닐까?
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
한 번 더 미쳐 미쳐 미쳤나보다 너에게 미쳤나보다 어느 날 갑자기 나타났어 내 맘을 훔친 여자야 미쳐 미쳐 미쳤나보다 너에게 미쳤나보다 죽도록 내게 미쳤나보다.
Damn. Holy shit, that was incredible. And I love that he's almost like, it's, you know, a tale as old as time. He's some sort of a Cupid in a way, trying to make it work between everyone else, but he himself hasn't found anyone, and then that someone special suddenly pops up. She's brighter than the light itself, so he can't even see her, so it's almost like the essence of love itself that he found, and not necessarily a person, which could be a nod to the fandom, to Carrot, perhaps. I'm not really sure. It does seem like, I'm not sure if he's like a Cupid necessarily, because it does seem like the ring that he took from the guy and put it in the milkshake or whatever it was, she ends up almost like choking on it, whereas he wanted to give it to her straight. And then there's like the two guys that are fighting for the heart of the wait, that got awfully sensual. Am I tripping? Look at, yo, this is some 50 Shades of Grey kind of passion. Look at it, yo, I was focusing on this dude, then look at the other dude. Look at his, he's like, and then he takes him away. It's like they said bye to the girl. They went off on, they chose each other. Oh, so maybe like when Dino sees the bright light figure that is supposed to be like maybe love is blind. Maybe that's what it represents. Like, look at the girl, she got so confused, and then she's like, wait, what about me? And then, girl, you are in the past. Crazy love? Okay, yeah, that kind of seems like that's what happened. I can't believe I missed that. I was so, like, I was so drunk on the melody and, like, the visuals and how in tune Dino is in the concept itself and like dancing with the grandmas and whatnot, that I didn't even bother reading some of the facial expressions on the two guys that were fighting for the girl, and then realized that they would rather fight each other in a different way. Damn. Holy shit. Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, sure, why not? I guess. And then there's this. It's not the time or place to make it wet, but I guess I guess it worked. I'm not really sure, but that shot, I cannot believe I missed that. Holy shit. I don't even know what else to say other than I just realized that there's another music video out there that was released a little bit before this one. So I believe this is supposed to be the title track, the trot song, and then there's another one that's supposed to be maybe a little bit on the deeper side. So let's check it out so I don't kind of like miss out, because I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section that I missed it, so it would kind of suck to miss it. So without further ado, let's jump into the other music video.
안녕하세요. 이문세입니다. 이별이 슬픈 건 더 이상 말을 걸 수 없기 때문이겠죠. 오늘 괜찮으신가요? 아프지만 괜찮은 척 웃고 있는 그 마음 위에 노래 한 곡 들려드립니다. 아프지 않은 이별은 없다.
Love the jacket. Wait, 11/02/99. Is that Dino's birthday? Yo, I thought I shared the same birthday as Rosie from Blackpink, but apparently not just her. Okay, so me and Dino have something in common. I was also born on February 11th. Only I'm in 1993, so I'm a little bit older than him, but damn, okay. How did I not realize that? Holy shit. Okay. Let's take it back. What a nice surprise.
감기처럼 스쳐갈 인연인 줄 알았어. 후회 따윈 남지 않겠지 했었어. 매일 그대를 그리며 잠 못 드는 밤 술잔에 비친 우리의 추억들이 날 슬프게 만드는 거야. 너를 사랑하지 말걸 조금 좋아할걸 후회가 돼.
Damn.
이제 볼 수 없는 네가 보고 싶은 날 몰아치는 맘을 마주하고 너의 예쁜 미소 갈수록 더 선명해져. 다시 못할 것 같아 사랑.
I guess this connects. So it would have. There's the photo from the music video that he was. Yeah. Okay. So I wish I had known, but I didn't. So we're just gonna move past it and kind of like call it like a happy way to realize shit about this music video in watching the latest one first. You know, instead of the correct order. But yeah, there's the photo that he kind of like channeling his own love, which is kind of like this bright light. The woman comes in, you know, it's more than the person, it's the feeling that it invoked in him, which is why you can't actually see her. But here, obviously, that's kind of like the inception, the one that broke his heart. Okay.
언젠가는 또 다른 사랑에 빠져 살아갈 수 있을까. 난 못할 것 같아. 매일 그대를 그리며 잠 못 드는 밤 술잔에 비친 우리의 추억들이 날 슬프게 만드는 거야. 너를 사랑하지 말걸.
That was beautiful. That was such a nice transition. Especially because, you know, the memories of us reflected in my shot glass as I'm drinking myself away, and then it transitions to the glass as I find myself kind of like spinning around in circles because of you. Drunk in you and whatnot. Okay, that was nice.
조금 좋아할걸 후회가 돼. 이제 볼 수 없는 네가 보고 싶은 날 몰아치는 내 맘을 마주하고 너의 예쁜 미소 갈수록 더 선명해져. 다시 못할 것 같아 사랑.
Getting some Neo vibes from like the dance section, only if it was like 90s Korean kind of like style. That was really, really wonderful touch there. Damn, that was beautiful. And again, both songs have like that vibe of like the 90s as was intended that we read about, but at the same time, so different. One is obviously a trot song, very like some of the happiest songs out there are about heartbreak, obviously, but this one is kind of like the inception of that heartbreak as we see the same image that pops in the first music video, which is supposed to be the second one, I know. But you see him kind of like channeling like an energy or something into that image of like this figure with a bright light, which ended up being the girl that rejected him or broke up with him, that made him feel like he's never going to love again, and yet almost like trying, I guess, kind of like to be a Cupid, but he did make the two dudes fighting for the girl actually fall for one another, so maybe he is still a little bit vengeful and was like, bitch, you're not getting either one of them. They're gonna live happily ever after with each other. Anyway, not sure. It's just me being an idiot, I guess, but the song itself was beautiful. Like the instrumental was gorgeous, the vocals were amazing. Like honestly, from the stuff that I did hear from Dino in 17, I wouldn't even guess that this was Dino. You know, it was beautiful. It's really nice to see him as a soloist, and we've been checking out, you know, more and more of the work of 17 as soloist or as duos, obviously with Vernon and Minghao, D8. So this was just another wonderful addition, and like within like a style of like the 90s, to have so much like variety to it, and visually as well, like the almost like it wasn't like quite double exposure shots, but it was very 90s kind of like aesthetic, which I really enjoyed. And just visually it was very straightforward, like the blue lights, obviously depressive as hell, like feeling blue, feeling depressed, feeling on rock bottom and whatnot. The shot with the glass was amazing as well, waking up without, you know, a will to live or anything like that, lost in this, you know, city that almost like never sleeps, because my mind never sleeps as I'm always thinking of you and whatnot, you know, and getting drunk on my thoughts of you, and dancing in the darkness at night with my own thoughts, the only way that I can express myself. You know, that was beautiful. He did a phenomenal job. So whoever kind of like helped put this together, as far as like producers, directors and whatnot, I'm not sure if any of the members of 17 helped with the production of the song itself. Let me know in the comment section, of course. But this was really gorgeous, and I love the way the two songs kind of like complement each other, and it's almost like one turns the other. It's like this music video turned him into the alter ego, if you think about it, that has decided to be positive and help others potentially fall in love, because he could never get that love because it was taken away from him. Not really sure, but yeah, it was beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, as always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, check out the rest of my 17 reactions. Somewhere up there you'll find a playlist, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.